Hi everyone, this is Robbie with Warrior Spirit Teachings. Today I want to do a video that I feel will help some of you out there, and it's just things that I've learned along my journey of losing people that I love and animals that I've loved as well. So today I want to talk about that. I know it's a hard time right now, with it being Christmas is just around the corner, and so I thought this would be a perfect time to do this video because, to tell you the truth, this month has been a little tough for me because, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you as well, during the holidays it's hard to do the holidays without the people that you love, that you might have lost, or the pets that you've lost. And so my heart definitely goes out for you today if you're dealing with that as well, the loss of your loved ones during the holidays. So I want to start out with a prayer just to pray and kind of cleanse the energy and get a little grounded and balanced, because I feel a little off balance right now as well. So I lit some sage, and this is how I pray. This is my Lakota beliefs, and this is what we do is we pray with sage. We call it smudging. And so I just want to say a little prayer with you. So, Takashala, God Creator, my spirit guides, angels, I pray, Takashala, that you will release all the negativity from me as well as the people that are viewing this video today. I pray that you will ground us, bless us, and balance us. I pray for deep healing today for our emotional bodies, for our hearts. I pray that our mental health will be healed as well. And Takashala, that you will, God, that you will stay with us and help us to heal during this time. And help us to remember our loved ones that we've lost, that have passed on to the spirit world, that they will be safe and protected there, and that they know that we love them so much. I pray, Takashala, that you will help us heal during this hard time, and that you will keep us strong and moving forward, and to be full of light and love, and to feel lighter in our hearts and in our minds and in our beings as we heal. Thank you, Takashala, and so it is. Matakyo Yase. Just put the sage out and kind of set it aside. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the word Takashala, but what that means is God in Lakota. So that's the word that I use. It just means God, Creator, the universe, higher power. And then I also end the prayer with Matakyo Yase, which means all our relatives, because truly we all are relatives. Even if we're not, blood born from the same family, we all are human. So we're all related, and we should really care for one another and treat each other with kindness and compassion, and and the saying of you never know what somebody's dealing with. And if you're here watching this today, I would assume your heart is a little heavy and your soul might be a little tired, and you're feeling that pain and that loss of the loved one that was in your life that had passed away and moved on to, whether you believe it's the next life or to the spirit world or to heaven, but they're no longer with us in the physical. But it doesn't mean that they're not with us anymore. They're definitely here in spirit. And I'm not just saying that. I truly believe that. And I hope you do too. So today, I know it's a tough subject. So it's like, I want to be real with you guys, but yet I want to try to make a little bit lighter energy as well, because I personally have had some time to do some deep healing. I mean, it wasn't easy by any means to get to this point of where I can be, collected and be able to talk about this subject. It took a little while and took a lot of bit of courage to get to this point, to be able to kind of share my story, and also to give you some tips and advice that I felt have helped myself and have helped others when they're dealing with the grieving process and, trying to heal from the loved one that they lost recently. So I hope that this video is of some value for you today. And yeah, all I can say is just, hang in there and follow along this video with me, and I think this can be some help to you. So first of all, I would say, if you are dealing with a heavy heart right now and you've just lost somebody that you love, or even, it doesn't have to be recently. It's like there isn't a timeline on when you should be done grieving somebody that you loved, or an animal. That love that seems to be lost, it really truly is never lost. It's in here. It's in our minds, it's in our physical bodies still, it's in our spirit. The love that we seem to have lost, it's still there. And so I would say, and it's kind of fitting because I'm kind of starting to choke up a little, but I'd say the first step is to release the pain, to cry, to talk about it like we're doing, We're coming together as a community, even though I'm not with you physically. We, to just express that pain and to not feel ashamed for it. Because the fact of you're hurting right now means that you have a heart. And that's the best thing you can have, is to have a heart and to be human and to express those emotions. And to cry means that you have the capacity to love, and that's beautiful. So never feel ashamed for crying. No matter what your age is, no matter if you're male or female, we all have emotions, and you should express them and let them out. And I would say in that category of processing pain, allow yourself to cry if you need to cry alone, or if you can cry in front of somebody that you love. Talk to a trusted friend, a family member, a counselor, to just talk and process and allow yourself to cry and shed those tears. Those tears are so healing. And I would say another method that really helps is journaling. So journaling, I mentioned it in other videos of mine, but it's a really amazing tool. And if you've never done that before, I would definitely give it a try, because if you're anything like me, all those thoughts, they go around in your head. And then those thoughts, they create a chain reaction into those emotions. And it goes back and forth, back and forth. So if you can start to journal, just writing it out, it allows like a pathway for it to exit your body, to exit your mind, to free your heart, and to start that healing process. So journaling is just really important. And then another step is I would write a letter to the person that you lost. I would write them a letter, and to really just get out everything that's on your heart that's heavy from the time from now that you're watching this, from when they passed. What were those things that you wish that you could tell them if they were here physically? And even if it's like if it's your dog, which, I'm actually in the process of grieving my little dog, Stanley. Apologize, get a little teary, but actually, I'm not going to apologize. It's because I am grieving. And it's okay to grieve. So, I'm conditioned with society, like I'm sure you are as well, is that you can't cry, you gotta be tough, just suck it up, suck it down. And that is the wrong thing to do. And I would know that from experience. Just a little backstory on me, if you're not familiar, I've suffered with anxiety, panic attacks, depression, PTSD, just kind of a whole slew of mental health issues over the years. And it all came from that, trying to be tough. Like, I'm the oldest in my family, and I was raised kind of like, I would say kind of harsh, like military style of, you just gotta be strong, pull up your bootstraps, like put on your big girl panties, or whatever sayings, there's so many different sayings out there. Just be a big girl, put on those pants and just go out there and suck it up. But that's wrong. That's what causes anxiety. Because if you don't process it out, that emotional pain, that thought in your brain, it's like they are so connected. Your emotions and your mental capacity, they're so connected. So if you don't process that out at the time, like say you get really angry by somebody betrayed you and you're really angry. So I'm not suggesting to be violent or anything like that, but it's true. If you don't get angry, you don't express those emotions to that person, or even if you can't do it to the person, if you do it, at your own home or parked in a car or whatever it is, like getting those emotions out, like, or going home and using a boxing bag or going for a long run or a long workout, like just some kind of outlet. If you don't do that, then that's how anxiety starts. Anxiety is what I call, it's distorted version of that emotion. And so if you don't release it, it might come out a day later, might be a week later, a month later, or a year later. And that's what is so scary about anxiety, or seems to be unsettling, is you don't know when it's going to come. And the thing is, though, is anxiety is just telling your body, like, heal me, allow me to heal and to let go of these emotions. And so it's nothing to be afraid of. Crying, if you have to do it in small steps, I understand. Sometimes when you have so much emotions, you feel like you might break if you let it all out. And trust me, I did that. When I lost Stanley, he's my little buddy of 15 years. He's a little brown and white Cocker Spaniel. And when I lost him, it was so painful. Because he was my best friend, and he was always there for me. And more so than humans. And and his love went so deep. So his loss, so painful. But doing that, I thought that, I would break if I let myself really feel. And so if you have to do it in pieces, that's okay. If you're starting to let go and really feel the pain and cry, and you feel like it's too much, it's okay to snap yourself out of it and go get distracted for a temporary time. Like if you need to go and like maybe put on one of your favorite shows to kind of ease the pain, or go out and talk to your loved one if you're married. Go tell your husband or your wife or boyfriend, girlfriend what's going on, and get a different perspective on it too. And that's all part of the healing process. So, but I just want to tell you that you don't have to be afraid of your emotions, because you won't break and they won't be there forever. You will heal, and it will take time. And have patience with yourself and treat yourself with kindness and love. And don't be harsh on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't give yourself a timeline thinking that you should be over this. It's been so many weeks or months or years. There isn't a timeline on grieving. And then I would say the next step is remember them. Remember your loved one. And look at pictures. And allow yourself to remember the good times. And if the sad times come up, allow yourself to cry. And then sit there with your pictures and remember them too. It's like, yes, feel the pain, but also allow yourself to feel the good, the love that you shared, the good times, the memories. It's important. And then I would say the next step to helping in this whole process of grieving is talk to them in the spirit world. Say a prayer for them. Like I said, just because they're not here in the physical doesn't mean they're not here right with us, or that they can't just come when we need them and be close by. They're there. And trust in that. And another thing you can do while you're missing them during the holidays is, or preparing for the holidays to come, because Christmas is 5 days away now, so it's crazy, it's around the corner. But another thing to do is buy them a Christmas gift. I was honestly really kind of dreading Christmas in a way, because this will be the first Christmas that Stanley isn't here. And I got so much joy out of going to Petco and looking at all the cute Christmas decorations, or not decorations, but the cute Christmas jackets. It's like decoration, right? And all the cute little Christmas sweaters. And I even one year got him some really cute little felt reindeer horns that I put on his head, and he absolutely hated it. But I have this really cute picture, and maybe I'll post it with him on there. So yeah, that was something that I just really dreaded, was having a Christmas without him. But if it helps you, and if it isn't too hard, and if you feel like it's healing, go and buy them a Christmas gift still, and put it under the tree, wrap it up, and have that for them, because they are there with you still. And granted, take all of these are just suggestions, so the most important thing is do what you feel is best for you in your healing process. Intuitively, what is the best things that are for you? So these are things that I've came up with, and things that I've heard about that have helped people during the grieving process. But you're in charge of you. You're in charge of your healing. And so do what is best for you, because that, my friend, is always the best answer, is what feels good to you. So moving on to another thing that you can do to help in your healing process is you definitely should try to go out in nature. Think of these things that you can do that'll really help heal your heart and heal your soul. And so, maybe going out in nature and going for a walk, going and sitting by the river or the ocean if you're lucky to live by the ocean. Try having a salt bath. Salt baths are great because those crystals, those salt crystals, they help remove stagnant, lower energy from your body. And so that'll help you feel cleansed, as well as like, the relaxation of being in a hot bath is wonderful. So that's an idea. And then, maybe meditate, maybe go and work out, do yoga if that's your thing. Those types of things to help heal. And then I would suggest is looking into doing something that's fun and creative. So, since it's the holiday season, maybe you want to really just get into baking and creating Christmas or decorations. Maybe you want to paint, go get a cup of coffee, go Christmas shopping, go out and get some gifts, really get in the fun festive season. Maybe watch a Christmas movie. I would say another thing is, go hang out with friends. Go out and get a coffee, like I said, or maybe go buy a new book and read a new book and get just kind of lost in that fun world. So just do something that helps like uplift your spirit, and just, think to yourself, like, what would really make me happy, and make a point to do those things for yourself, and go and enjoy life. It's like, even if it seems hard and kind of counterintuitive, if you're feeling so much grief, still allow yourself, pull yourself out a little bit, and allow yourselves to feel a lighter energy, a fun, uplifting experience. And then I would say my last suggestion is, well, I guess it's not my last, my second to last suggestion would be, if you're into crystal healing and you believe in crystals and their healing benefits, purchase some of them. So this right here I've been kind of just playing with and hanging on to. This is, I really love rocks. I have since I was a small child. And this one is called an Apache tear. And so you probably can't see it from right there, but it's a little black, it's kind of gray, sometimes they're kind of brownish, and it's kind of see-through. But this guy, the Apache tear, is a type of obsidian, and the black color, black is known to absorb negative energy, lower energy. And so it's great at helping to absorb that pain that you're having. It really helps with healing the emotions and just the emotional body. So this is an amazing stone to have with you if you're going through some deep grieving and heart healing at the time. So I would definitely suggest something like this, as well as another great crystal is, this one is the smoky quartz. This one does similar things. It's not as emotional. It's not as focused to help heal your emotions, but it does really do a great job of warding off negative energies, helping you like process all the grieving and things like that. So this is another really great stone to have. And then I would say the last thing is, go and hug the people that you love. And if you can't hug them, then call them, and really make a point to cherish the people that are still in your life today. I don't think anyone does it on purpose, but it's just something to think about, is the people that you love, are you spending enough time with them? Can you maybe like just shoot them a quick text and tell them you love them more often? Can you finally like set aside your work and go and do that planned coffee date, for instance, with your mom that you've been wanting to do? I don't know, that's just an example. Or have you been meaning to go and finally take your friend up on the offer to go to lunch, and you're just like, no, my life's too busy, I can't do that? Well, take the time. Take the time and spend time with the people that you love. And I feel like that's the biggest lesson of when you lose somebody that's in your life. You get kind of shooken up, your boat gets rocked per se. And it's a time to really reflect on what are the things that are going good in your life? Who are the people that love you, that are there for you? How can you love them better? And how can you spread love while you're here on this planet? And so I want to close everything with kind of a little prayer. So I'm going to light my sage here. It's kind of a prayer as well as just something I kind of put together for you guys. So I'm just kind of set this aside. But Tankashala God, the creator of the universe, my heart goes out to everyone that's healing from someone that they have lost, that they love deeply. And I pray that they will be healed and they will be comforted during this time. I pray that you will help them to be able to make a point to spend time with the people that they love that are still here with them today. That they won't take that for granted, and that they'll be fully present with the love that is still here available to them. I pray that you will lift them up and to help them feel the warmth and the comfort and peace, and that you will stabilize their emotions and their mental bodies, as well as help to have their physical bodies be relaxed as well. I pray that their energy will be renewed and that they'll feel a lust for life once again, that they'll feel lighter and happy, and to be able to enjoy the holidays and to be able to hold those memories of their loved one close to them. I pray to Tankashala that you will help them and you will heal their hearts as well as mine during this time. Thank you, Tankashala Mitakyo Yase. And so it is. All right, my friends. Well, I hope this video is of some value to you. Just putting out this smudge here. I hope this video is of some value to you, and I hope this helps you out. And I hope that there's some of these techniques that will just help heal your heart and help you process during this time. So I want to just dedicate this video to my little dog, Stanley. I love him so much, as well as my friend JD that passed away recently, and that's been very tough on people. And I know that he's out there being a wild man and starting jokes, and that his energy is still with us during this time. And he was a good, dear friend of mine. And so I want to dedicate this video to him as well. So I wish you all well. And please, if you have any comments, feel free to comment down below. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video if this can help somebody that you know as well. And stay tuned. I'm planning on posting regularly. And yeah, I plan to post some happy things as well in the near future too. So, but I think it's important to be able to cover topics like this because it's not something that should be shameful. It shouldn't be pushed under the rug. And these hard times, they make us human. And I go through these hard times, you're going through these, and so does everyone else. And whether they want to admit it or not, or if they want to act like, maybe their lives are all put together, and it's not the case. It's like, this happens to all of us. We all have the capacity to love and to care and to also feel that sadness when the people we love pass away. And so I want to leave you with just lots of love and light and just good energy your way. And I pray for your healing. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.